There's already a scout trying to cap it.
Oh, we're about to lose. It's time.
I'm Donald Trump. I'm Donald Trump reminding... Oops. I'm Donald Trump. We will win, and we will win, and we will win. I'm Donald Trump reminding you that you're terminated. You're terminated.
Terminate.
It's not like I don't have better things to do. In fact, I probably could have bought at least 10 buildings at this time. So, you know, let's get running.
By the way, I made that joke first. That cost money. That cost... Wait for it. You ready? A small loan of 1 million keys. Get it? Because we're playing TF2. Get it? I had a chance to play one of the competitive matchmaking stress tests the other day, and I have to say it was a lot of fun. For a competitive video game, there sure was a lot of good sportsmanship, and I think that's entirely due to pre-game dancing. Sadly, every pre-game dance ended with a demo killing everybody, which leads me to believe that all competitive demo men are inherently evil and have no souls.
So spooky.
The best part about matchmaking is that it has personality to it. For instance, at the end of every game, the winners can taunt while the losers are forced to watch.
Little Marco. Lightweight is a mess.
That's hysterical. You can also draw on the screen, but there's a limit, so I couldn't finish the giant dick that I instinctively began drawing. So I just sit back and spam nice shot.
You really think you're a good player? I don't.
I played with complete strangers, and with the exception for one game, there was a surprising amount of communication and coordination. In that one game, we had 2 spies and no medic. This may come as a surprise for many of you, but we didn't win that game. Other than that, teams always seem to have a proper composition. And by that I mean everyone picked classes that the team needed rather than what they wanted. Unfortunately, this makes the start of every game a rush to pick your main. And unless Highlander becomes an option, this can also make a game about variety feel pretty standardized.
There's the med, get him, get him, get him.
There's no rule that there has to be 2 scouts, 2 soldiers, a demo, and a medic, but there was rarely any deviation from the meta. When I told my friends about my experience, the first and probably most important question they asked was, is this going to save TF2? The short answer is probably not. I don't mean to suggest that this game is going to die out. People have been making "Is TF2 dead?" videos since 2009, and it's still one of the most played games on Steam. But with the release of games like Battleborn, Battlecry, Paladins, and the highly anticipated Garden Warfare 2, Team Fortress is going to have a lot of competition. In the past, we have come out on top against games like Monday Night Combat and Brink, which quickly faded into redundancy, but it looks like people are starting to make competent games now, and it's going to take a lot more than one new feature to ensure that our throne is secure. I mean, look at those moves! How's a game supposed to compete? Here's the way I see it. Team Fortress is on 2 legs: YouTube and items. Those are the 2 things that keep people invested in the game, and TF2 already lost its biggest YouTube stars. Pun intended, get it? So for the last year, there has been a TF2 YouTube personality power vacuum. So in order to save our favorite cartoon dress-up game to #make TF2 great again, the game really needs a stronger YouTube and Twitch presence. The lifespan of a video game is directly correlated to how many interesting videos are made about it. For example, Mario Maker should have only sold 5 copies worldwide. It's a $60 game that relies 100% on user-generated content. And the only way to unlock building tools is to play the same instant death, guess the door levels designed by 6-year-olds. But millions bought it because people can make interesting videos about it. I've watched some TF2 live streams, and they're absolutely terrible. Big TF2bers will get focused down by pseudo-trolls until they get disappointed and play a different game. Matchmaking will help in this regard because randoms won't be able to join, but competitive TF2 has already existed for years, and yet games like Farming Simulator get more views on the weekend. Plus, there's a lot of magic that happens only in pubs. So if you're going to try and be funny by ruining a stream, do it right, because people will want to watch that. Back when I only had about 6,000 subscribers, there was this guy with 5,000 subs that kept inviting me to watch his Steam stream. He wasn't even subscribed to me, he just kept spamming invites. He even had his Twitch link in his username, which is never a good idea. No one is ever going to minimize the game so they can watch you play. It's only an invitation to get stream sniped. I jokingly commanded him to give me all of his hats, and because he thought he had more subscribers than me, he started acting like a snarky piece of shit. So I gave up on him. A few minutes later, I went over to his Twitch, only to find him boosting his contracts in an empty server with his friends. There should be no question why I was his only viewer. He was being a colossal waste of bandwidth. He would taunt after killing his friends, but would scream if they taunted back. So a friend and I hopped in and kept killing him over and over while trash talking. We were eventually vote kicked, but he didn't stop complaining about us in the stream until he ended it shortly thereafter.
Last crate.
Wow, a taunt killing scrub. Okay, I see how it's gonna be.
3 million. No.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to record all of it, because my friend called me on Skype and I thought the archive would stay up a while longer, but you can't tell me in good conscience that wasn't funny. By the way, Nintendo, you need to fix these shadows. I'm getting all of these unfair kills because I can see people through walls. And of course, I'm gonna add insult to injury by taunting. What else am I gonna do? And I'm still waiting for my bug finder hat for this one.
Going red.
Not now, not now.
Going red. Do it now.
No!
I'm Donald Trump reminding you that fuck yourself. You got it?